It's Rob!
Tony!
We're in gaming!
And that's you!
Hello gamers and welcome back to the end. I'm Rob, of course, or Warshack if you want to call me by my in-game name. And today we are going to be playing, or should I say testing, some Yogg. I believe this deck was originally made by Savitz, if I'm saying his name correctly, and I have the person who made it correctly, hopefully it was him, but he's the first person I had actually watched play this deck, and that was about a month ago, maybe a little bit more. So with that, we've taken the deck, I've made some slight modifications, but following his same foundation, as it's called Yogg for a reason. You can't really change it that much. But we've added a few little twists in here, so hopefully it's a little bit different. But depending on how we do, we can make it either turn it more back to his direction or keep going off on our own route. I try to build these decks to be as consistent as possible. Even though this is kind of like a gimmicky deck, I still want it to work, you know, sometimes. And not only, you know, 1 out of 15 games you'll win in an epic fashion, as those decks are fun. I try to keep my decks a little bit more consistent than that. So playing against a warrior, I'm going to make the assumption if he's playing Pirate Warrior, then Quickshot's fine, and even keeping the Explosive Trap is cool, but besides this, we're basically looking for like Animal Companions, Eagle Horn Bows, stuff like that. Maybe even a King's Elix so we can pull out the Yogg and stuff. So again, this is my first time playing the deck, so it looks like it is Pirate Warrior, which keeping the Quickshot's pretty important. And I don't think we're going to win this match just because of the way his deck is built, very face damage oriented. But basically, I haven't played this deck before. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, I kind of know what I'm doing, but most of the time, you got to play a deck a couple times before you can, you know, start understanding the flow of how it works. So bear with me. We're in this together. So maybe keeping that explosive shot was a pretty good thing to do here, but unfortunately we did not. So we could coin Animal Companion, but the problem is if it's Huffer, we get punished because it dies to this 2/1. So if we coin into the Eagle Horn Bow, swing into the swing into the 1/1, but they both count as pirates, which means next turn he can play the one that gives his weapon +1/+1. If we play the Freezing Trap without the bow, it does not feel good. So we either play the Eagle Horn, kill the 2/1, or we play the Animal Companion, and hopefully it is a not Huffer. That's the best one we could have asked for. But unfortunately now I think it's going to get, yeah, that's what we were scared of. This card is really, really good in the Pirate Warrior deck. So if we go with the Eagle Horn Bow, kill off his 1/1, but then with this would get Freezing Trapped. If we go with the, yeah, I think this is the only option here. I mean, theoretically, if we smash into this and then we can Arcane Shot it next turn, we're taking unnecessary damage. So I think just trying to get his pirates off the board and kind of regain board control is good. We're still at 23, but we're taking at least 5 and change that to 9. Not so swell. So how do we deal with this? I feel like it's pretty good. So I feel like this is gonna get quick shotted and then that Freezing Trap, but when it attacks, it's only gonna cost 5 for him to replay this, which does not feel very good. But with only 4 mana, I mean, we can make this trade here, but we get way too low. So I think this is gonna be a quick shot Freezing Trap kind of turn, and then we'll just kind of end it here. Unfortunately, yeah, this is just one of those decks that it's too quick for the Yogg. The Yogg needs to be able to build up, whether it's, you know, getting a decent Emperor turn so you can get that sweet lock and load off, and then kind of call the wild later. But yeah, this is gonna be rough. All right, so I guess we'll go for the sweet lock and load here. There's not a reason not to. Ooh, Sandworm. Well, unfortunately, as like with tracking, it says, no, it doesn't even show us that we played it, but it actually gets rid of the cards that we don't select, and I don't think we're gonna make it to 10 HP or 10 turn 10, or I would of course keep the Yogg. So I think we're just gonna go with the On the Hunt because we want to cast as many spells as we possibly can this turn. So in any situation, like Call the Wild and Yogg are not cards you want to get rid of with attracting, but in this particular situation, we have to. We do have a lot of like CC in our hand, but unfortunately, yeah, it's not going to be enough. Like I mentioned before, his deck is very, very face-oriented. I did not see us winning this game. Look at him, he thinks he's so skilled for playing Pirate Warrior and killing a Yogg and Load Hunter. My thanks. It's okay, man. When you get to like rank 5 and you start playing against Control Warrior, you won't have a good time. And that'll be me in maybe a week or two. And then on my thanks you. But for now, we Yogg it. We Yogg and load and we have fun. Okie dokie. So we're playing against most likely a Zoo. I would have to say when you go against a Warlock, it's probably going to be, I want to say 80 to 90% Zoo, and then the rest of it's going to be like the Reno version of it. So it's not a bad opening hand. I like starting off with tracking, see what we can get. Hopefully not Yogg and Call the Wild. Okay, so I think we're going to go with the Animal Companion here, or the Eagle Horn Bow, but I think the Animal Companion's a little bit better. Unfortunately, we did discard one of the lock-in loads, which wasn't so good. But against the Zoo, that's not one of our big win conditions. So we'll go ahead and Elec, and hopefully it pulls out either Yogg and or Emperor, and he does not win the Joust. So there's our Emperor, which is pretty nice. Yogg is a little... If we would have got Yogg, you would have known what we're playing. With Emperor, it's a little less likely, but it's still, you know, we can play Emperor a lot sooner than we can Yogg. Okay, so there's the Abusive Sergeant, so we can make a fair trade there. He's building up his field quite a bit, and unfortunately, if we on the hunt one of these, we don't have a 2-drop to follow up. Besides, ooh, the Eagle Horn's actually pretty nice. So like Eagle Horn now, and then next turn we would Frozen Trap on the hunt, maybe? You taking off? Yeah. All right, adios, Matt. Have a safe journey. Aight. So if we, the option is Eagle Horn Bow, kill 2-1, or on the hunt 2-1, and then Freezing Trap. But I think just playing the bow and killing off the 2-1 is fair. Because then next turn we can on the hunt one of these and then Freezing Trap, or we can Animal Companion on the hunt. The Councilman. That's pretty good. Well, yeah, it's not bad. So we're going to go ahead and... No, because we attack with that, we'll actually... So if we Animal Companion, Hunter's Mark, kill this. There's no way, if we kill this, hit that, then he's obviously going to attack with the 1-1, and the Freezing Trap does not proc on the Councilman. So, this obviously needs to die in all shapes and forms and sizes. So I suppose we're going to have to... Yeah, it should be fine. Okay. So we'll just wait for him to attack. Even though we know he's going to attack with the Shadow Fiend, it still puts it back into his hand and kind of decreases the amount of cards he has on the field, giving us another charge from here. So the next turn we can Animal Companion. Hopefully he attacks with the Argent Squire first, as that's like, at least that has Divine Shield, as the Shadow Beast doesn't necessarily matter too much. And now this can kill this, but if he would have swung with the Shadow Beast first and then attacked with this Squire, then the Squire could have lived. So that was really strange that he would have attacked with the Shadow Beast first, or the Squire first. Like, I don't think there was a reason to do that. So in this matchup, Unleash the Hounds and Explosive Shot are like the most important things that we can draw. So this swings into here, the Beast goes into his 2-2, and then we just kind of ping him for 2. There's nothing really else to do. Unfortunately, the Emperor Tharzan's not going to hit a ton of things, but we kind of have to use it. And I could be playing this deck completely wrong and using things too early, but when we're playing against the Zoo deck, I feel like trying to stop them from being able to have a huge board is pretty important. So he's going to Googly Eyed Octopops. Again, if we draw in to Unleash the Hounds and or Explosive Shot, that's really important. Deadly Shot doesn't do us a whole lot. So a power overwhelming on one of his tentacles easily kills Emperor, but we can play the Call of the Wild next turn, which is pretty cool. So he's tapping, which tells me he's either Defender of Argus. There's a power overwhelming on a tentacle to make the trade with the Emperor. And then he's probably going to play the Arctic Squire for 3. That makes sense. So now we can actually go Call the Wild. And if we attack into one of these, our beast still... Oh, wow, another Call the Wild. That's pretty insane. I think we just go face. There's no reason to make the trade here. There's too many of them. There's too many of them! Another power overwhelming. Sick nasty. Jeez, man. That's a pretty good set of cards you just played. But we have another Call of Wild, so. So this and this kills that, but if we kill, oh, this has to swing into there. So I think we just wait patiently. Oh baby, baby, baby. Yogg is a card that we want to use when we're behind or have no cards on the field. If we have a full field and we use Yogg, you guarantee Yogg's killing himself and he's taking everybody else well with him. So we're not going to do that. Face is the place. Another Google-eyed Octopops. Alright, so Unleash the Hounds here would be absolutely devastating. Unfortunately, we did not get such a card. But we did, however, get an Explosive Trap, which is very, very good. So we'll actually... Could we have just won? Yeah, I think we just go face here, right? Yeah, we just win. There's not even a point to Explosive Trap. We just win. I haven't gotten off a cool Yogg or lock and load yet, but those come with time, boys. We gotta learn the deck. Gotta understand. Oh, for those of you who are unfamiliar with our deck guides, we're kind of too late. We're 12 minutes in onto this, but we play for about 35 to 45 minutes. And yeah, good stuff. Test the deck, learn how to play it, then we'll make a deck guide on it later. We also only have one bar on our mic, so hopefully it lasts us. You know what? I don't think it will. So after we mulligan for our hand, we'll go ahead and change out the battery. So we're going to be playing against a Warlock again, so I like On the Hunt, to be honest. Why do we always draw Frozen Trap first and not the Explosive? Alright, so we have our battery intact. So give me some time, guys. The audio might sound a little goofy here or not sound at all, depending on what it sounds like. I don't know, not you guys. Ooh. I think Unleash the Hounds is too good to give up. As a King's Elk, as good as it is, because it's going to guaranteed pull us an Emperor or Yogg against a Zoo. Well, if it's not a Zoo, we have to keep Unleash. It's just one of those cards. All right, so give me a second, guys. Okie dokie. So hopefully everything worked out well there. Well, I think we just Frozen Trap him. And then he's going to have to pay 3 mana again to resummon this creature, and he's going to have to take 3 more damage. Seems pretty good in my eyes. I'd be pretty upset if that audio for some reason got cut out. For some reason I was retarded, and I don't think I stopped the recording ahead of time, but I think I did. Eaglehorn Bow is super sick nasty here as we can kill the Knife Victor. So far, so good. Animal Companion next turn would be pretty good. Holy shit, that's loud as fuck. Wow, nice acidic Swampers, bruh. I think we can just go On the Hunt and then passive, right? There's no reason that we need to do anything else. Because the 1/1 contest the 3/1. There's no point to Deadly Shot or anything like that yet, because that creature is not worthy of that spell.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Okay. He's making Unleash the Hounds look pretty tasty here. All right, never mind. Unleash the Hounds no longer looks that great. Eaglehorn Bow, however, we've got nothing for 2 mana. So this would go into here, and then this does nothing. If we Unleash the Hounds, we get 4, and then we kill off all that. So it's actually not too bad. Stop a decent amount of damage there. And then next turn, let's say he plays like a big 5-drop, we just Eaglehorn, kill 2/3, Deadly Shot. Okay. Uh-oh. That's not good. That is not good. Alright, so I mean, we could theoretically Hunter's Mark this and then kill it with the Eaglehorn. Or we just weapon into there, kill that now. But I think this is a card that needs to die ASAP. I don't think we have an option there. That card is just too powerful. Especially against a Warlock, or I mean a Zoo. He has 6 mana, which means he can play at least 2 to 3 more creatures. It has 5 attack, and then swinging our weapon into it again next turn. I mean, that's just huge. I mean, theoretically, we could attack the 2/1/1s this turn, next turn, and then Deadly Shot, and hope it killed one of the bigger minions. But I really don't like that play that much. One turn too late, my friend. So if we Deadly Shot, we can swing into the 1/1s, and hopefully it hit lands where it's supposed to land. Or we could kill command to make sure it lands where it needs to land. But I'm going to go with the Deadly Shot and hopefully it doesn't kill 1/1. I'm going to Deadly Shot again, hopefully it doesn't kill the other 1/1. Okay. It is a higher probability of Deadly Shots hitting something big than small.
Buying or selling.
I guess we could have swung our weapon into one of the 1/1s. But then what if it hit the 1/1 and the 2/3 and then the 3/2 die? I guess it didn't really matter. Hopefully it gives the Voidwalker the 1 HP. Not that I think we're going to live anyway, but who knows. Call of the Wild. Hopper goes into this. And then we have, I mean, 3 cards in hand. I can only assume one of those is a Doomguard or Power Overwhelming. Sick.
Why do you call
Amazing. Alright, so I honestly do not like the freezing trap. I'd rather have a bear trap. So we'll do 1 freezing, 1 bear. See how that works out. Now let's try this out. I think the freezing was there for all the rogues. Like, I saw double freezing, I was like, maybe there's a... I looked at it, I was like, I would never play double freezing. Like, I don't even play freezing in my mid-range. I just play double explosive, because explosive's fucking crazy. But this does not seem like, I don't know. Like, even snakes seems like it would be better, because the snakes can contest the field, right? And then you've got, like, Leox in the deck. But, like, freezing trap, just like any aggro deck, just freezing trap doesn't matter. And then right now, that's all we're going against at rank 5 is fucking aggro decks. So at least the bear trap contests a card. Because most of the time early on, like you're basically paying 2 mana for a 3/3 that could possibly generate you 1 durability on a weapon if used correctly. But the freezing trap is like, they just swing like a 1/2 or a 2/1 into it. And it doesn't really make that much of a difference. Nothing to do here. Unleash Call of the Wild's nice. I mean, not right now, it's not nice, but... Unleash the Call of the Wild, there you go. Unleash the Call of the Wild. So we'll just bear trap. There's no point to coin out the animal companion. We can save coin for lock and load if we ever seem to draw it. We also could call the wild on, how you say them, 7 if need be. Wow, double call the wild. Call the wild on 7 is actually looking pretty sick. Because it's call the wild and the call the wild. And if he doesn't have double brawl to answer such. Good.
I have an axe to
Definitely just going to deadly shot that. The drawing Emperor would be like super crazy. That's why we play one of the Eliks. But we can't play 2 Eliks because then the Elik would have a good chance of pulling out the other Elik. And that's not so good. So if we swing this into there and then we can quick shot it, we can save kill command, or we kill command and quick shot this, and then this doesn't die to a War Axe. But we use 2 spells. We use 8 damage to kill an 8/6 creature card, but this stays pretty healthy. Yeah, so I think we can just... Well then, if we do that, then we can actually fit in a passive. Well, turn 6 is next turn, and then we coin, and that's still not unleash the Call to Hounds, which makes me want to save. I feel like conserving the kill command there. I know our 4/2 is going to die to a War Axe, but I almost value the kill command more than the beast, because then you could blood to Icor and then War Axe it anyway. There's a lot of cards in his hand. I don't expect a 4/4 to live. Just one of those things, Tony. Oh, he's just going to execute it. That's very strange. So hopefully we can draw something to play. Just anything to play. Alright, I theoretically this is something to play. I can't be mad. An animal companion would have been good. The Elik would have been nice. Lock and load would have been cool because then I would have coined and then, you know, hopefully been able to play some shit. Alright, so we're gonna call the wild and probably just swing our Huffer into the Acolyte of Pain. Oh yeah, we have to coin. So I expect a brawl. And then we call the wild again. It's kind of sad when you haven't actually played a creature the entire game. There's only one creature in this. No, there's 3 creatures in this entire deck. There's the Elik, there's Yogg, and there's Emperor. That's it. Those are the only creatures in this entire deck. The rest are spells that generate creatures. He's gonna bash the bear's head in, mate. And then the revenge. Okay. So now then we just call the wild again. Oh baby, baby, baby. I'm waiting for this brawl. This brawl's gotta happen. Another shield block. This is like super heavy control warrior. Like double shield blocks, like that's interesting. The revenge kind of gave it away, but the I mean, even in my control warrior, I think I only run 1 shield block. Wow, he used quite a bit of cards to get rid of our field, and we only have lock and load and then kill command to play, unless we draw into another spell. Hunter's Mark, we have double. I don't want to use like. I don't want to change this guy's HP to 1. This sucks. We need at least 2 spells to lock and load. I would kill command his face, but it's not worth it right now. All right, so now we actually have a card to Hunter's Mark. You know what I mean? Or we can actually just kill command that, and then hopefully we draw into a spell, any spell. Another kill command. All right, we're about to double kill command this shit. Let's see what happens. Brave Archer. Okay. Kill command his face. Alright. Not the best lock and load, but it did give us a Ram Wrangler, which in response to our Leok, if it lives, good things can happen. We also got, what's her name? Brave Archer. What'd you compare her to, Tony? Brave Archer? Brave Archer in Hearthstone, you said she's somebody. Merida. In what movie? Brave. Brave Archer. So we have Explosive and Bear, which means Explosive will pop when this pops. Oh man, now we draw the arcane shot. You silly, silly goose. I feel like Yogg right now could be really, really bad. Like, I'm talking real bad. I think we just Brave Archer, and that's it. Or we Yogg and go YOLO, right? Fuck it. Just don't discard my hand, please. Bash kill the 3/3. Hell yeah. Yogg will kill himself in here. I don't think I've ever had a Yogg not kill himself. Oh, we're almost dead. Swipe who? Ooh, he swiped his face. That's pretty good, Yogg. Mind control. All right. Forbidden ritual. That doesn't do shit. Flame strike. That would have been sick nasty if he had cards. Head crack. Yes, we have a new card to our hand, boys. Actually, no, because it didn't get comboed. Yogg's almost dead. Healing wave. We could heal that warrior back up to full health. Who did we heal with the healing wave? Maybe Yogg healed himself. Oh, Yogg healed himself. A second mind control. That actually worked out a lot better than expected. Yogg killed one card and gave us 3 armor. That's essentially what happened. And we did 2 damage. But we double mind controlled. If he had like any other card, that would have been super awesome. Why would he do this? Why would he sell Sylvanas and Doomsayer? Do we have lethal by any chance? So this would be 7. That's a lot of damage. I don't think we have it. We'll calculate it anyway. That's 5, 7, 14, 16, 22, 6. Ramming. No. Oh, baby. We were, I think, 5 or 6 off. If we had some kill commands, we'd be good. So we got the map to the gold monkey. Hopefully he doesn't draw it. Of course he does. Have fucking mercy. Now he's gonna play the monkey. Why would you armor up before playing the monkey? Oh, mate, he didn't play the monkey. That's very strange. It means he has stuff in his hand. That probably like a brawl or something. Let's see what we summoned. A King Crush. Muflas. Okay. He has to have something. He has to have some removal in his hand that he would have saved playing the monkey with. Or he saved because he didn't play the monkey. The True Heart off the top, okay. That's not going to save you, though. True Heart and a monkey. So what's the point of trying playing True Heart if you're not even going to gain the armor? That was silly. What was the point of that? You could have at least had a taunt or something, because now you're only at 8 HP. And I mean, you know I'm playing a hunter, right? And hunters have cards like this. And like that. And we can do things like this. And that. And this. Like, what did you think was going to happen there? You have to be consistent with your plays, warrior. If you're going to control, you can't go... You can't just be a silly goose and throw down Justicar and not armor up. Like, if you would have double armored up there, I think I still could have killed you, but at least it would have been consistent with the rest of your line of plays. Playing the monkey and not playing it the turn before, floating 6 mana, not being able to attack with it, and not playing the taunt. Because even if you had that, then we would have built the field, you would have had the monkey out, you would have traded the monkey into like a Leok or something, then you could have passive True Heart passive, and I wouldn't, like, it would have, it's such better play. What were you doing? What are you doing? Alright, so Animal Companion stays. I really don't like anything else. As good as Unleash the Hounds is, we don't normally play that really early on, but it looks like it came back to us anyway. So we were at, I think, 15 minutes before, now we're at 14, so we'll probably record for another, maybe, game after this. 1 more, 2 more, something like that. We'll figure it out. Maybe 15 more minutes, 10, 15, that's like 2 games. How you doing? Comments in the chat, boys, comments in the chat. Yay, could you have thrown a passive in your turn on minute 13? Probably. I don't really know anymore. Cool guide. I was just thinking of trying this. Simply do that nasty 7/7 on turn 4. The school is for sure important. What? School is important. Yeah, indeed it is. MLI Mason, great video. Love watching. Will you play other games like Overwatch? I'm gonna assume you're saying Overwatch. Yeah. Probably not on this channel though. Well, what do we do? This is a bit of a situation. If we animal companion and it's Huffer, we kill 1 card. If it's Leok, we kill maybe 2 cards, most likely 1. If it's Misha, we kill most likely 1, maybe 2. We unleash the Hounds, we get 1 to 1 HP and we kill 1. Getting it to 1 HP doesn't do anything. We tracking, we add a passive, we don't do anything. So we have to do this. So theoretically right now he's going to Deadly Shot, or he's going to swing his Huge Toad into it, and if the Huge Toad's Death Rattle kills the Misha, then he's good. Ah, kill command, okay. Okie dokie. Explosive Trap's pretty good right now. We could have also tracking Unleash the Hounds, but then his card is still left at 2 HP. Or still left at 1 HP because we kill the bat and then we kill the... We'd swing 1 into the Huge Toad and then 1 into the bat, and the reason being is if the bat's Death Rattle kills the other one, that's bad. So he played this to play around both cards dying to Explosive Trap, which is fine. We'll probably just... if we were at 6 mana... Ooh, ouch. This is rough. I really don't feel like taking 5 to the face. We could have tracking there. We're not going to. Our win condition is basically double Call of the Wild. And then from there we have to get him as low as possible. So there's not really another play to be made. So this turn is Eagle Horn Bow, take 3, and then Deadly Shot to take that 4. This is ouchie boo boos right now. I'm pretty sure we just lost because if he has, I mean, yeah, that was a rough start. Drawing double Call of the Wild early on with no bow, not really a ton of our traps. We drew 1 trap, which was nice, but we need to draw more than that. Could draw freezing here, and that'd put us back maybe another turn. So we'll go tracking, search for freezing. Another explosive. Emperor, but Emperor, we need to kill that, so we need to go explosive, and then we need to go like this, and then this. We could have also quick shotted the 3-1 and then popped it so we killed the 1-1s out of it, but we need to save the quick shot for face damage. It's the only way. So like this turn, I mean we die next turn anyway, but like we'd call the Hound, swing everything face, our weapon including, and then we would, wow, we're spending 8 mana? Okay, never mind. We gave it our best. Whew. Alright, so we'll play 1 more. I'm really liking the bear trap instead of that freezing. I'm gonna change the other one. All right. Let's try this out. Shamans have become physically painful to play against. Also good work with the college. Feels bad, man. Yeah, Shaman's actually not as prominent or as popular on ladder at the moment due to everybody playing Warrior, due to the fact that everybody seems to be enjoying the Pirate Warrior shenanigans. But it'll die down and then it'll probably go back to like Druid or Shaman or something. Druid's actually gotten a lot more popular, surprisingly. I think we just keep the Eagle Horn, right? If he's playing Pirate, we need some sort of weapon to deal with these little buggers. Double Eagle Horn Bow. Not exactly what I was looking for. But it'll work. If this is like an Animal Companion or something and we were going second, I would say a Lamau, because we could coin out Animal Companion then play Eagle Horn, but due to the fact that we drew curves like this, it's not so well. So instead of I wish this was like maybe a Bear Trap, because Explosive this early on is not that great, but I'm going to play it anyway. Oh man, this sucks. That's 4 HP. I was expecting whatever he played, our Eagle Horn Bow was going to be able to kill it. But in this situation, it does not. So if we attack into this, might as well. Now he knows it's... We could have swung face. Maybe he'd think it's a freezing trap, but now he knows it's an explosive. See, this is why Bear Trap was going to be so good. So he's going to gain 2 armor, draw 2 cards from Alkali to Pain. It's pretty good. So I guess maybe not attacking, because then we could unleash the Hounds for 2 and then swing our weapon into it. That would have been a little bit better, maybe. So now do we kill the Alkali to Pain? And the thing is, I don't think we do. There's no point, right? He's gonna. This is the last card from it, and I don't really care about taking 1 damage. Next turn is most likely, yeah, that's not even gonna do. I guess we can attack with this 1 more time, put some damage in there. We have another one in our hand, so why not? So turn 4, Brave. Yeah, buddy. Alright, so we could go Hunter's Mark, Explosive Trap, Passive. Or we could go Hunter's Mark, Unleash the Hounds. And then swing, and then we get 1 Hound. But I think this is just a little bit more consistent with our game plan. It also allows our weapon to live. Give it another charge. And then we basically can play Emperor on maybe a clear board, because Tempo Warriors turn 5 most of the time is pretty weak. Because most of the time they either play a 3-drop and a weapon or a 4-drop. Battle Rage for 2, not too bad. Again, most of the time it's pretty weak. Alright, so we get that another durability, so this weapon will officially have 4 charges, which is pretty sick. He draws another card with Alkali. And there's the 3-drop, which kind of sucks because we can't kill this 4-attack creature with our weapon. Which makes me semi just want a quick shot, hit it, and then tracking. And then we Emperor next turn, but I think we just have to Emperor now, and we'll just go face with our weapon again. And then tracking costs none. And then maybe we'll draw into like a lock and load, and then we have 3 spells to play with it. It's a lot of value generated. But I'm expecting my Emperor to die here to that Berserker, but he'll use cards killing it, which it's not too bad. Slam Execute, Slam Bash, or Slam Berserker into it. Slam Berserker into it is probably our best bet, but Slam Execute does make sense as well. Alright. Arcane Shot. Alright, so we're going to tracking. Let's see if we can get a lock and load here. Another tracking or a Yogg. I'm pretty sure how you say it, man. We can't get rid of Yogg, as he's very important to this deck. We go Unleash the Hounds, swing into this, Arcane Shot it, but then this still lives, so we Eagle Horn bow that, but we already said we bow this. So what do we care more about, an Arcane Shot or a Dogi? I think we care more about an Arcane Shot. I really don't care about this Acolyte of Pain.
I hunt alone.
Yeah, we're just going to try to maintain the best we can. We draw into Call of the Wild next turn. We can't play the Eagle Horn bow with it, so I guess we'll just play the bow now. And again, we could quick shot this, but I don't really care about killing the Acolyte of Pain. He already has, what, 9 cards in hand? There's no stopping the draw at this point. There's no stop. We actually could have made him overdraw if we would have played Unleash the Hounds and attacked 3 Hounds into it. Or 2 Hounds into it. That's not too bad. If he plays a decent amount of creatures now, he's going to overdraw, depending on how many creatures he plays now. We'll see. Maybe he'll get greedy and overdraw. Oh man, Armor Smith's not too good. But we have Yogg. Alright, so we played 7 cards, or 3 cards, which means if he draws 2, he's not overdrawing. Where is our lock and load, my friends? Lock and load, never to be seen again. So, we know this is going there. We can't play this, so we're never going to draw a card from that. We're not going to take this amount of damage. This Hounds is going to happen. So we know this is going into here because we don't want to give him a lot of armor. We also could have gone face. Going face could have been the right play here, but we're gonna not do that. And then him drawing here is bad, so we're just gonna hit here, but then that lives, but then he draws 2 from there. Ooh, that's the problem. I don't want him drawing a ton of cards from that. Let me just do this. There we go. Probably should have just gone all face with the hand we had. Because that would have been, what, 4, 6, we hit 1, but then he has Armor Smith down, and then he can just Ravage and Ghoul. Yeah, we had to do that. Armor Smith had to die. Kryn Torley had to die. The 2-2 didn't have to die. But then he just Ravage and Ghouls. He hasn't played a single one of those. Uh-oh. Where's the Freezing Trap? The Freezing Trap would have just popped the Alkalite, unless we would have on the hunted it. Alright, so we just need to draw Call of the Wild. Easy as that. Oh, lock and load. Alright. You just need to keep pumping out a ton of spells. Give me another spell. This is not the spell I was looking for. You could have been. Give that guy immune. Fuck yes. Too bad it's not give your hero immune. Yeah. It's not. Fuck Yogg, man. You were one turn from going YOLO Yogg swag juice. My dad. It's fucking weird, man. What are we at? We're at 43. We'll play one more game. We got time. I wanna actually win more than one match with this deck. I think we've been just getting unlucky, right? Like it just seems like every game, just nothing really goes our way besides the game that we won, and that was just because we panned out the Call of the Wilds pretty well, I believe. Like we haven't been able to draw Elec into like anything yet, besides that one game we got Emperor. And that, I don't think that made a significant difference because we only had like 2 or 3 cards in our hand.
I must protect the wild.
There's the first time I think we've ever drawn Bear Trap ever. So I think we keep the Bear Trap, right? And we just throw away everything else. We've redone the intro, guys, so maybe this video will have it on there. Jeff will be no longer in the intro. Jeff, there's just different opportunities for Jeff to take, and the inn wasn't one of them. Hey, look, we got Yogg. He pulled his Emperor out, so if it would have pulled our Emperor out, we would have just lost that joust. But we got Yogg, boys. We stay Yogging. What you gonna do, Druid? Well, how long was it before? Duh. 7.2, the same number you've been putting into your annotations, Rob, for the past year.
What?
Yep. Good shit. Alright, Druid, it's turn 2. What could you possibly do besides double Innervate Emperor? But you don't even have Emperor. Because it popped out of the Elec. What the fuck was that? You like scurried over here. You're like, hop, 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 hop.
What's going on? Oh, what's going on? Golden Yogg. Brand new to the meta.
250 packs, man. We got 1 golden legendary and 5 golden legendaries in total. Or no, 5 legendaries in total with only 1 being
6
gold.
legendaries, 1 being gold.
It's fucking horrible. We also had Boogeyman. That was one of them. Pagel. Pagel was one of them.
Didn't you open 2
Pagels?
Pagels?
Yeah, it was 2 Pagels, I think. Okay, so Boogeyman, double Pagel, Yogg, N'Zoth.
No, you had to grab N'Zoth.
I crafted N'Zoth because that's right. I crafted a golden N'Zoth. And what else? There's one more bad. It wasn't Cho'Gall.
So, no, it was Cho'Gall. Wasn't one of them Cho'Gall?
We definitely don't want to explosive
don't
trap
have
because if he uses his passive and this pops, that just feels bad. We could actually go on the hunt because we want to summon a Dogi, but we're not going to do that, so we can pass him
I'm actually curious if it's legendary,
I'm going to go check. What was it, man? It wasn't the mage. It was a huntress. It was probably the huntress because I would have not crafted the huntress, and I have her, the hunter legendary. Wow, those are some shitty legendaries. I crafted everything else though. The golden Cthulhu, the golden N'Zoth. I'm not crafting golden Usarge. That card only goes in like 1 or 2 decks, I think. Yeah, ramp through. So if he goes face here, does not go face, plays around the Bear Trap. This guy is a true professional. So if we go lock and load, explosive trap, it feels really, really bad. If we draw into Emperor soon, that's really, really good. If we play explosive trap now, we're not going to, so we're just going to kind of like hold on to everything. It looks like he's playing Ram Druid. If so, we need to draw into our deadly shots to deal with these huge things that he will be playing. Kill command. So theoretically, we could on the hunt kill command, or we could hunter's mark on the hunt that, or we just ignore it. You can change it if you'd like. Okay. Okay. We need to save these for lock. So if we lock now, these are 2, and then we need 1 more to fit in there, because that'd be 4. So we need 1 more turn. Alright. So we'll get 1 more turn before we go lock and load crazy, boys. He's probably wondering what the hell we're playing. Alright, so this bear is going to make it so we can trade into the Drake, and then we can on the hunt it. And if he uses like a wrap on the Grizzly, oh wow, he just attacked into anything because he has taunt. Silly you. Alright, so lock and load. The hunt is real. Ooh. Do we want to Bestial Wrath this? Sure.
Job's done.
We play an explosive trap to get an explosive trap. The value. We have a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. I feel like we could have gotten a better lock and load. Do we just deadly shot this Ezra Drake? I feel like not. It's not the right choice. It's not the correct choice. Yeah, we'll just quick shot passive. We got another explosive shot anyway. It's a golden explosive shot because we have golden lock and load, so obviously it does 3 damage instead of 2. He has 10 cards in hand. He has to play something. First he should attack, obviously, but then he should play something.
What to do?
I don't know why I can't get that song out of my head. I don't even know what song it is. Druid, come on, man.
What to do?
Oh man. All right, so what can we talk about, guys? What's new? What's in? Can you do a Reno Lock deck guide? Yes, a Reno Lock deck guide will be on its way the second I have time. I'll add it to the list of deck guides we need to make. I have a list, by the way, and that list is growing. It's ever growing. Very big. It's explosive. We don't take the 4, but we are taking the 5 from Bite. But that doesn't necessarily matter too much. We're at 24 still, so. I don't know what Doomsayer necessarily does, but we know now we can't explosive trap again. Oh my god, we have another explosive trap. How many cards are in our hand? That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so we just passive. We can explosive trap. Yeah, why not? Fuck it. We got too many explosive traps, man. The more spells we play before the Yogg, the better, but we don't really want to play the Yogg until it's our big red button, right? Unless we're just YOLOing. It's our last game. We'll see what Yogg can do. We'll play as many spells as we can, and then we'll just go Yogg and see if we can get like a surprise Yogg. Have it do work or something.
What to do?
Good, I muted the mic. Sick nasty. Didn't want Tony to yell at me. You always forget to mute the mic. Alright. Delete. Add. Matt. Oh man, did he just bite again? Oh no, he feral raged. Oh, he's so mad. What deck is this guy playing? Like, he hasn't done anything besides double Ezra Drake, which is a problem because my deck is so reactive. I'm just like waiting for him to do stuff. Oh man. Why, guys? Why? We have to call the wild, man. That card's too good not to. But like, we had our other lock and load in there, and like, we needed that card because look at our hand. It's all
Well
spells.
played.
He just well played. Is he gonna like Deathwing? Oh, Malagos. Oh, he's OTK Druid. Oh, we lose. Okay, that answers my question. Now I understand what he's playing. It's kind of sad because if we were playing any other deck, I think he would have lost. Like, right? He didn't do anything the whole game, and then our deck doesn't do anything the whole game. It's just like reactive stuff. It's just like kill commands and like deadly shots and unleash the hounds. But that was funny. Like, both of us are just sitting there waiting for the other person to do something. But obviously, he has an OTK deck, and we do not. Ours is Yogg. So, anyway, guys, there's the deck testing for Yogg and Load. Probably not the most consistent deck, as we've seen by the games played, but it is actually pretty fun, and I'm sure we'll do better with it as time goes on, and we can play it a little bit more, and we don't get semi-unlucky with our matchups. But either way, I think it went well. So, as always, guys, I'm Warshack, of course, and happy whatever the hell day it is.